So talking with some friends, my other friends,
Your other friends.
long-term relationships.
Yeah.
The longest is 10 years they've been dating. They call each other husband and wife. I'm like, nope.
Mm.
I was like, have you actually got married? They're like, well, I don't see the point. All this stuff, all the reasons men have. And listen, a lot of them I get, bro. I fully get it. And then a few of the more common is 3 to 5 year relationships. And I'm like, at what point do you pull the trigger and make it official? And it was a wide array of responses. And then something else we talked about. A lot of people get married now in a courthouse or and listen, let's put the money thing aside for a minute, which is hard to do when you talk about weddings. But I will say there is a significant difference in getting married in a courthouse, very small, and when I say small, I mean 10 or less people, like just close friends, close family, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Which can be beautiful. Again, I'm not knocking any of this, but there is a difference when you have your whole family, all your friends, and you get up there and you say vows in front of all of them.
Beautiful
I don't know why it feels different, but it does. So this was the genesis of this question I'm posing to you, having never been married.
No, I feel like a trying, brother.
Not knocking you. It's just the thought, the thought mechanism in your head.
So I guess the best way to explain it in generalities, right, is if a man feels safe, not safe in the sense of like.
Hopefully she's not beating. No beating, no drugs, not stealing from you.
Right.
None of that stuff.
I'm not afraid of her, whatever. Right.
She's not black in my eye.
Right. And it's not necessarily like some of it. Obviously, is emotional stuff too, right? But I think a lot of it too is like it's taken me time to build and get to where I've gotten to, right? So for me to want to share these things or share my life or build something together or I've gotten to this point essentially by myself. For me to want to be able to share it with you and say, hey, I want to wake up and forego every other option that there is and forego this and just do this with you is a major step, right?
Yeah.
I think what gets you there is being like, it's not going to be the same with anybody else. It just won't. Won't be the same with anybody. It won't be the same with anybody else.
Let me ask you this though: does it change because of who the person is, or because the vows that you make to them?
I
guess my question is the change in you, or is it because of who you're with? And that I don't know. I don't have a good answer. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I have the answer. That's not it. I'm just posing the question. I don't actually know.
I think, in my opinion, it's not necessarily the change in me. I would say, right? But again, we talked about this before. That's always been my issue, right? Is
you or what?
Me, right? Is me being in my, I would say, quote unquote failures in relationally.
Well, also, I'm not targeting you, BJ.
No. I'm
just have a perspective I don't.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I get that. I'm just giving you what I'm giving you context and why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For me, I've always been like, hey, I've always been more worried about how, or focused on how I feel about her, as opposed to if she actually likes me back or not, right? So
that's
important.
Yes,
that's a very important. Okay. That's an important, and that's what I mean.
She has to want to marry you too. Yes,
she has to want to be here too, and not necessarily. You could say for the right reasons, right? But, and I think most people will agree, and if they don't, they're lying to themselves. When you feel some way, like deep in your soul, like love somebody, it's a feeling that you can't shake. A lot of that other shit goes out the fucking window. It goes bro. When you feel that thing, about a person. A lot of logic goes out the window.
Yeah. A lot of hard lines.
A lot of hard lines out the window. It'll be like, if you feel a way about a girl, or if you feel a way about a guy, this is how you know. It's like, and I tell some of my female friends, I was like, first of all, ladies, if you want to know if a man actually gives a shit about you or cares about you at all, bring him a problem and see if he tries to fix it for you. See if he tries to fix your problems.
Yeah.
Give you solutions, coach you on something, right? Or offer his opinion if he wants to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Those things are very, very indicative of if he values you outside the aspect of your body or the physical whatever. If he just thinks you're pretty, because that's easy as fuck because it's external, right? It's like just like I was telling a guy back in the day. our buddy, he's like, you know what? I was like, I threw him a baseball or whatever I had in my hand. I tossed it to him. He's like, oh, you caught that, huh? He's like, yeah. I was like, easy. He's like, got a reaction. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. That's what happens. I was like, yeah, that's what happens when girls just throw coochie at you. It's like, oh I can catch. You throw it at you. I can catch. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean shit, right?
Yeah.